This should be going live. Is it alive? How is it live? Yes. We should be alive, but maybe we're not. It doesn't kind of shows red there. What is happening here? What happened here? Why is that still damn red? Chat, can you see me? Can you hear me? I think you should be able to hear me. Though you shouldn't really. Why are you not? In my country there is problem. And yet problem is the microphone. It take very long. Just gotta chat, put something if you hear me, of course. Otherwise I'm talking to myself. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, but let's just send a notification to people before I start this damn stream. Let's send them a very good welcoming, a gif where Gordon Freeman jumps around. If I can even find that. Look, there it is. Come to stream. We talk today about combine Metrocop. Ha ha! Metrocop. That's the way. Just I have to actually link this damn thing. So chat, I'm sorry, you can't hear me, I guess. You can't see me, but let me figure it out. I just have to click share and copy. And we send it to the Discord, and then we proceed with all the necessary rituals. There it is. Send now. All right. Oh, snap. What is this? Oh, you can't see me? Oh, I will eat this camera and turn it into capacitor mush. Oh, haha. Hey, you were right. It's like I was like, what's going on? Something's missing. And it's like I'm saying, can you see me? Can you hear me? All right. Hello, chat. Lim Yong Guang. Hello. It's 12 a.m. for you. Why is it 12 a.m. for you? Which country are you from? Australia, Vietnam, the US. I'd wager you're from the US. So apparently everything's all right. The camera is now up. The microphone is now up. We're up. It's very exciting. We'll start another stream, another day, another stream, right? Last time. Oh, hey G, welcome. Hey G, biggest D. You're skipping school for this. I'm not saying it's the thing you should do, but all these health hazards all around us. Maybe skipping public relations with physical activities might be the best course of action, I'd say. Playing Dumo, oh my goodness, it's like heaven. Liquid heaven in my eyes, liquid heaven in my nose. It's 5 p.m. It's like everybody here is from one side of the world, the middle of the world, from the center of the earth, from the dark side of the moon. Who's from the dark side of the moon? Hey? Malaysia. Wait, that's speaking something for me. Malaysia. I want to chat. I want to check where Malaysia is. Holy moly, what is this? What? Oh my god, it's near the ocean. You're near ocean. Oh my god, run for mountain. Don't delay. Mountain, we'll save you. I guess you have a mountain. It's like, which is the biggest mountain? So yeah, you are near Australia, the bush people. Yeah, Philip. Oh. Well, yeah, it's kind of late. Damn it. How did you find this channel from Malaysia? Bloody hell. Right, chat. I can't keep up with the chat. Oh my god. So, hey G, it's 12:48 p.m. Yeah, that's a good time, right? Skipping time. The Metrocop wants you to visit the coast, says Maslim. Metrocops hate the coast. Because there ain't no coast. It's like in Half-Life 2, where can you find coast? So for the context for the rest of the people, we are now gathering the crowd so we can actually talk about the big elephant, the big gunship, the big strider in the room, and that's the fire extinguisher. Son of a gun. There, the fire extinguisher. No, it's not really. We're gonna be talking, not yet, just a little bit more. And we gather around. It's like the old medieval gathering places in center of villages. Gather around, people. Today we have an notice. Today we talk about specific topic. Metrocop, the Metrocops, the combined Metrocops, and their fate, their role, their future, and their way of thinking about things. That is very important, and I believe it will be incredibly interesting to explore, as was the last topic of the Combine, the last topic of Dr. Brin, the last topic of why the donuts have what they have. Hey, maybe next topic could be who had the idea to do what they did in Black Mesa and their goddamn powdered donuts. Why did that happen? Maybe we see that. All right. So there's some new people. I can see them. GPETT Ltd company. British people, British, American, Malaysians, Vietnamese, Japanese, from everywhere around the world gather into this little spot. Pretty awesome, right? If you think about it. Maslin Brunner, yeah, this was a poster of Half-Life Alyx with Metrocop. Having a nice morning? Asks Cowbird Saber. Morning! It's 7 p.m. In 3 hours I have to go sleep. No. Hemda Bumpman, best Polish translator. What is thoughts of the donuts? Next topic. Wait, what Otis thinks about the donuts and why is he addicted to them? We all know why Otis is addicted from the donuts, but let's not spoil the appetite of all the people here. Cowboy Saber, keep it to English because that's why it's easy for me to moderate. Otherwise, punishment will be given by Nightbot. That little bugger is so invasive. He takes chat and he takes hammer and he starts bashing everywhere and thrashing like wild a dog. John Y asks, do Russians drink vodka instead of water? Well, listen. Do you know what alcohol is based on? Of course you do. But that substance has a high temperature, which means it doesn't really freeze. I'm not 100% sure about that. Please, Russians in the chat, say if that's the truth. But if it's very cold, does alcohol freeze? No? So, if it's minus 40 degrees Celsius and minus... Hey, OG, please help me out with the Fahrenheit. What do you think the Russian is gonna drink? A bottle of frozen water or a bottle of liquid that can be actually drank? Of course, one of the liquids will kill you, and the other one is probably gonna drain your temperature and life away from you. Unpronounceable, hello. Okay, chat. So we've gathered around. Master says, dude, no joke, you'd be a great voice for a pirate. A pirate! Illegal stuff! Oh my god! You think I'd be good for a pirate? Unpronounceable. Don't worry, you probably missed this stream as well, but life moves on and highlights keep being spewed in for those who do not know. I know unpronounceable, you know everything, you are up to date. If you don't know, rest of people in chat, second channel contains highlights and everything else that been commented upon, and so you can listen to Pirate Markovas. Okay, so let's stop the babble. What I want to start now, chat. The doctor said to use vodka to clean house. Yeah, definitely. You use vodka to clean house and nothing bad can come to you. You kill every bacteria, Okay. Now, the Metrocops. Last time we talked about the Combine. we established that they're trying to save the universe. There are going to be many speculators here today that maybe it's all just a sham, that the Combine are very selfish beings that are only looking after themselves. But also, we understand that they see humans as monkeys, and monkeys can't really handle themselves, can they? A monkey can throw its poop at you. A monkey can climb the trees. A monkey can... If a Jeb says, if a monkey's holding a block of uranium, would you let it keep holding that block of uranium, or are you going to take it away from that monkey and actually put it to use? Sure, the monkey is now irradiated, but that's on the monkey, right? It shouldn't have touched things that it doesn't understand. It should have stuck with the stick and tried to hit hands over the anthill. That's what the monkey should have kept doing. That's what it should have kept doing. Nevertheless, so the Universal Union is trying to get around on the chaos and tame it to its will. It's trying to stop this chaos from spreading around. It's trying to save whatever there is left. And so the Universal Union attacks Earth, yeah? It attacks Earth. It's like, 7-hour war here, nuke it, so boof, baf, boof, military base gone, military base gone. Yeah. Calbur Saber asks, why Metrocops addicted to cans? Because the cans are the last remnants of pure, non-contaminated water that is on Earth. This is Breen's private reserve. This means that the water supply is so low. Not so Han Solo, but so low. L-O, you know. But before we continue, I'm going to plug the Discord, because people need to join right now. Doesn't matter which time zone you are. Doesn't matter how far you have to click upon the link. I know you have to reach for mouse, and mouse is far away, and you keep getting away from mouse, but you just reach. And you reach for mouse, and you enter the Discord, and then you can hear a harmony of song play in the background. And you enter, and then your hair falls apart from your hair falls apart because you're now so excited to see the contents that are hiding within. I think the analogy of hair falling apart was pretty bad, don't you think, Chad? Joanna says, not actually kill. They likely knock out those people in apartments since Overwatch set miscount detected. That apartment had malicious people in there. And the citizens in those apartments which you're talking about, for people who don't know the context, when you play Half-Life 2, you go through one of the apartment blocks. Apparently these people were a storefront, a front for the rebellion. And what do you think, that the civil protection just randomly raided an apartment block? That they just decide, oh, it's another apartment, another day at the streets of City 17. Let's just go and beat the crap out of unsuspecting people, because why not? No, they perfectly... What's up with my damn voice? It's a bit dying today. No. They perfectly knew about the rebellion. They perfectly knew about this place, so they were raiding it. It was a raid, and Gordon was just in time for the raid, becoming part of the rebellion without actually wanting to. It's like he was forced to become part of the rebellion just because he was put in such a position. Let's use that. Oh my God, Mjolnir, pick up the can, Mjolnir. Oh God, you used the same. At least you changed it. Juan Wise Siri Art and Gaming. He says that civil protection are volunteers who want a better life. Yeah, sure, you can say it's selfish. All right, I agree. Oh, I haven't clicked the damn... I just download. It's selfish, but it's either be selfish or die. Well, which is the better choice? Die? Selfish. Chat, what would you choose? I mean, sure, It's not that great of choosing selfishness, but at the same time, if you become civil protection, you have you have power. You can change things, potentially. Why do you have to be a bad civil protection officer? You can be a good one. And at the same time, reap the rewards. When you're raiding an apartment block, are you going to just shoot civilians? Or are you going to apprehend them in the least possible damaging way? Are you going to make people pick up the can? Or are you going to show people the directions to the nearby money office where they can collect some money? Or are you going to give them some of your food? You can do that. Why do you have to be selfish? Is it selfish to want to actually have a better life on a withering world? Everything around you is degrading. Rust, no more children, no more water. Everything is so low. That derailed me. I'm tapping on my main, but watching on my phone here. Put the earplugs in, no more audio. Although, it should be. Is it peaking? Is it peaking, chat? The audio shouldn't be peaking. I have put filter on, so when I scream my guts out, microphone says, stop! And my voice makes bats, it just tackles my voice. It makes my voice shut up. That's what it makes my voice do. Maslin Brunner, the Metro Police are only called civil protection to make it seem like they're there to help, but in reality, they're Maslin. Civil protection officers, Metrocops, are not really bullies. Come on. They need to follow the regulations that are given to them by civil protection and by Overwatch. Alright, fair point. But do you need to be a bully? They're normal people. Barney Cahoon, Barney Beer Pal, yeah, the Beer Pal Barney. He's civil protection. How many more from that rebellion are part of civil protection? Picture it. How many of people actually in the rebellion are part of this damn civil protection and are trying to make change, trying to do good, trying to save civilians from amalgamation into the Combine? They're just people. Sure, there's some rotten apples part of the... Let me just click on something. Sure, there's some rotten apples part of the civil protection, obviously. Nothing's perfect. But that doesn't mean that they're not trying, that they're... Maybe more than half of these civil protection officers are not trying to just do their best. Try to keep order. This damn rebellion, it's like officers are dying here and there. There's a lot of tension in the air, in City 17. Hell, they probably are coming from another city. And there's tension everywhere. Bombs. Suicide bombs as well. Just normal civilians throwing guns and fighting without any notice. Just think about it, how much violence there is against this regime. And what are these police officers supposed to do, these Metrocops? Order. Order into chaos. They're there to keep the order. And if you comply with the law and stay away from dingy corridors with abusive Metrocops, you should be fine, right? Just follow the law. Don't poke your nose where you shouldn't poke your nose, and everything should be fine. But no, you know the rebels, and by your inaction, you are collaborating with the rebels. So even when you live in the same block, but you don't really talk with them, or are part of the rebellion, don't expect some different treatment when you've collaborated knowingly. By being inactive without reporting them to the authorities. The good citizen reports bad conduct of fellow citizens. And I guess it sounds awful, but we're talking about a world where that's reality, all right? That is reality. And what can you do about reality? Other than live in it, coexist, prolong your survival in that reality. I'm not saying from my point of view in a democratical world that we should accept this, but in the reality of Half-Life 2, in this reality where it's not different and there's nothing better, that is what one should just do in order to survive properly. Otherwise, it's going to be a custom struggle. All right, chat, let me just see what you suggested. Heyoji says that the audio is both of the audio jacks are broken on the PC. What you've been doing with these audio jacks? Like you've been playing Doom and putting on the headphones like you grab the enrage button, it's like a fist and punish the demons. Meanwhile, the headphone jack's like the wire. Is that what you've been doing? I think that's what you've been doing, Heyoji. Yeah. The Metrocops are just trying to help out, says GPETT Ltd company. Dude says that the Combine is evil because they banned the cheese. No, it's just extinct. There is no more cows. There's no more goats. What are you supposed to make cheese from? Breast milk? There's no children for breast milk. What you talking about? Oh, God. Why did I say that? I don't even want to think about it. Is that even a thing? Chat, do they sell those kind of stuff? Cheese from, you know what I just said? No! No! Don't want to think about it. Go away, I don't want to talk about it. Just let's go. GR- says, if the Combine invaded Earth tomorrow, every single human will willingly join them. Look at their tech, brain computer, energy, AI, security, full metal building. No specific word. Well, we don't know about that, but there's definitely other bad stuff with the Combine, but... Which meeting? What do you mean? So, okay. We talked about this last time that we can't really rival this civilization which is trying to take over Earth, right? We already understand that. And it's a reality that the citizens and the remaining human population on Earth needs to just accept. They don't have a choice. And now it's just a matter of, do I just exist and survive? Or do I rebel? Or do I join them? Chat, would you join them? Or you would fight them? A civilization greater than anything you've ever even imagined about. Something that's written in books, and even in the books it doesn't really have justice being done to it. Joanway says, from what I read in Wiki, citizens' ration contained beef stew, cracker. Just a cracker? Oh, kind of, this is rations. Synthetic strawberry and jam. Oh my God, synthetic strawberry. I even wonder if... I guess I know the taste because the strawberries I've eaten are mostly just tasteless trash. Hello, Jep and Markovas. Hello, BSC, and welcome to stream. You finally managed to come. Oh my God, but you're missing out on what I said before. But no matter, we will continue talking about Metrocop. Oh God, chat, stop focusing on the thing I talked about, the forbidden words, the milk yogurt. No, no, that's... Arr, stop. No, don't talk about this damn cheese stuff. Drone says that in fact, super protection can go rogue. Once Overwatch is down, and none can order them what to do, so they can simply join resistance and go against the Combine. Even so, would you think that they would do that? They understand the consequences of rebellion. They've seen what happens. I guess they know what the stalkers are. It's like, even if the Citadel has fallen, would you still bloody hell go against them? They can just teleport back to here and take over and punish you. Yeah? What is this? Why is there water on my chair? It's like... Is it dripping from the top? Hello, wheat engineer. Welcome to stream. We will now explore furthermore. But before that, I will plug in Discord. So who hasn't joined? Right now. Go, go, go. So I have the civil protection units. And we've established that Metrocops are just normal humans. They have dreams. They have aspirations. Well, probably they don't really have dreams, but because they've been pretty much... Many of the human dreams have been crushed. What they have is the will to survive. They want to not cease existing. They want to have food. They want to have a place to live and like a roof over their head. They want at least some kind of security. And if they were just a normal citizen, that security just didn't really exist, did it? And potentially Metrocops could even have been pushed by the rebels to become Metrocops. By that I mean that it's either collaborate with the Combine and get killed by the rebellion, because you're a traitor, you're a snitch. If you've snitched against the rebels are gonna probably waste you. If you snitch against the Combine and work against the Combine is going to waste you. And if you're in between, then the Combine is potentially going to waste you because you didn't collaborate against the rebels. And the rebels are going to waste you, or that kill you, if you don't collaborate against the Combine. In both cases, as you see, Dr. Breen, this is an awful conundrum. It's awful because you can't really be neutral. You can be Switzerland. You cannot just stay idle and live your life. Join a side or perish. Which would you choose, chat? Would you choose a side or perish? You can't be neutral. It's impossible. You can't be like, oh my god, today is the day of my show. Today I can watch a Brinkcast episode at 55. Oh my god, I can hear rebels in another room talking how to destroy Combine. I have to report them. Breen's been telling me to report suspicious activity. But if I report them, then... oh my apartment, what will happen? I have contract and my landlord, he is rebel. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? You don't have a choice. You join them or you perish. That's it, chat. So Metrocops, by definition, are not evil. They're just as big of a victims as the rebels are. Because you're pushed to join one of the teams. You can't be neutral. So now, Sia Lim Yongzwan, thank you for coming by. The Combine is actually easy to defeat. You just need to use all the nukes and blow the planet, says dude. How are you gonna use the nukes? They already took them. They already knew where they were. They grabbed them and took them for themselves. There's no nukes. All of the nukes of humanity were either destroyed or captured. And potentially used for something different. Like fueling the Citadel core or whatever other kind of crazy projects they have. The Metrocops are good guys, then why is there no strip club? Well, there could have been strip club. Well, that's the thing. If there's a reproductive field where no people can have children, in a way, why would you have an urge to do anything? You potentially just you lose the urge. Maybe this. What was it called? Reproductive field? Let me just check. Half-Life. I forgot it. Chat, help me out. Reproductive field. Reproductive field. No, it wasn't called reproductive. Suppression field. That's right. So this suppression field could have just as well removed all kind of libido. By that, any kind of urges. So why do you need a strip club? Pointless. And non-mechanical, was it non-mechanical stimulation or something like that? Half-life stimulation. Non-mechanical. Non-mechanical reproduction simulation. It's like the only way you can get the feeling is through a non-mechanical reproduction simulation, which potentially maybe disables the suppression field. I don't know, but why is it so special, right? Why does a Metrocop get that? Unless their suppression field removes of all kinds of urges. And the only way to get that is through this mentioned long word. All right? Johnny says North American Half-Life Alyx was crossed out of the map, an Earth globe, which could mean that the USA used nukes on themselves to get rid of the Combine. That's the thing. Potentially America was devastated because not of nukes. It was just drained of the resources. And Eastern Europe and whatever the rest of the land that is present maybe was putting up a very nasty fight. Or it was just like the Combine slowly started from the US, taking resources from there. They took the majority. And then they moved towards Europe. Because the Combine came with military. They didn't come with drones. They didn't come with collector ships or whatever. They took control over Earth. And then, using their military presence, they established control. They put Breen as the administrator. And they started pushing people to deliver resources to central points from where the Combine would do whatever they would do with those resources. So they couldn't just take over the planet and collect all the resources at once, right? So they would focus all their attention towards certain spots, get all the resources, and then move on. In a way, they slowly acquisition whatever humans they can from certain parts of the world, and then they relocate them, they take all the resources, and they slowly move from place to place, from city to city. And whatever they leave becomes infested with Zen wildlife, modified aliens, and whatever else. Because as you know, antlions are pretty scary and they're everywhere. As you know, worms, those leeches, they're everywhere in the seas and oceans. It's an endless amount of craziness, right? You'd said that maybe we could have won the war if no matter what humanity is not advanced enough to defeat such a crazy civilization. It's very sophisticated civilization and it's way ahead. They can just destroy the whole planet. Dude, they can just destroy the whole planet if they wanted to. They don't even need to invade. They just look. They send in a dark matter bomb and you're gone. Gone. So if we continue forth to talking about the Metrocops, we understand that citizens become Metrocops either from pressure or from understanding that this pressure is going to come one way or another. They do not think that things will remain as they are forever. They understand that change must be met, either rebellion or joining the enemy. And the rebellion doesn't really... It's like, what does the rebellion offer? We're going to have some SMGs and we're going to eat dog food. Would you like to join the rebellion? Best place on earth to waste your life. We are fighting for a good cause. We are better than those machines. Oh, they give you non-mechanical reproduction stimulation. We give you dog food. What do you say? Oh, you want more? You want more? If you're a good person, we might give you a few peanuts and some cheese. Ha! And then jokes on you because you joined for the cheese because you think, oh my God, look at them. They promised me the world. And then they lie to you and they send you to die. Best choice ever made, right? Johnny Siri out in gaming says, women can enjoy civil protection too, but we only see male civil protection throughout the game. Well, we don't... In the Half-Life 2 beta, there was a female Combine Assassin, which would mean that why would it be any different for a female Metrocop? Potentially there is. I think they just didn't make the models because they had to potentially shift voice lines. Yeah, they have to make voice line, and that takes work. I wouldn't say there would be a problem for women to have joined the Metrocops and the Combine Soldiers, because Vlados Proing, hello to you too, but please write in English because it's an English stream, alright? Thank you, and enjoy what we're gonna continue forth with the Metrocops. Oh, god damn it, you guys derailed me from the point! You derailed me. Give me a second, I have to figure what I was gonna say. Okay, so you joined the Metrocops. And you think you're doing the world of... You think that you can do a change in the world. But it's on your first shift. So you're in your first shift. And you've been given all your weapons. And you're being instructed on how to conduct, how to behave, what to do in certain situations. You're being trained, but there is no time to be trained. So your training will be in the real world. And all you're gonna get is experience and potentially some insights from fellow officers. And you think, alright, now I have power. Now I can control these idiots from killing each other. I can stop the violence. I can be the harbinger of peace. And then it's a normal day. Nothing really happens in the city. You're not sent to very bad sectors, danger zones. You didn't fight with anybody. Citizens just went on their day. And then you returned home. And people were giving you the eye, the stink eye. And you were like, why are they looking at me like that? I joined the Combine so I can make a difference in the world. Sure, I joined the enemy, but isn't this the way forward? Isn't this the way to the future? Isn't this how we fix all of these problems that are occurring every day? I believe that I can make a change. And yet they're looking at me like I am a traitor, a piece of trash. They're looking at me as I'm a nothing to them. And you start feeling anxious. You feel like you're in danger. All these people that you once knew, that even you had friends, they're looking at you as if you're the devil. As if you're some kind of insane person. As if you belong to the insane asylum which was destroyed decades ago. Why? Why? Because you made a choice? Because you made a decision to make a change in your life, to survive, to get a better kind of security for your future. And that's why they're giving you the stink eye. And what are they doing? What are they doing? Moving around, wobbling about, just existing for what? Why are they not joining this greater purpose? And you start questioning it. Questioning yourself. You start thinking that maybe they do not know anything. That they're just primates. There's just some crazy monkeys that don't know better about anything. You are now a Metrocop of the Combine. You have the power to make a difference. You can create order from chaos. Your hands are the tools of salvation to those who don't even ask for it, but those who need it most. That fire extinguisher is a spiciest, dude. Oh my god. They call him this. No, everything's fine. Why do civil protections wear gas masks when they're working in areas without toxic air? That's actually a good point. Let me think about it. Chat, why do you think civil protections are wearing gas masks all the time? Well, that's the thing. They can be sent in dangerous areas at any moment. At the same time, a gas mask gives them privacy. At the same time, it's a very sophisticated mechanism because it's not just a gas mask. It's got the radio, it's got communications, it's got the airflow, it's got a, I even think it's got some kind of charge for electricity. So is it really that uncomfortable anyways? Do you really think that it's like breathing is done manually? I'd say that breathing is done actually kind of automated. And maybe it's just more comfortable with that. It's also protection. You're wearing a bloody helmet. What do you think is just made of plastic? Sure, the outside is plastic, but there's definitely a sturdy layer that can withstand the blow of a pistol round in the head. I'd say it would. Maybe not the eye circus. But privacy, they are hiding their faces. No, their faces are not disgusting. Because, Barney Barney Cahoon is part of civil protection. He can remove his helmet. Any of the civil protection officers can remove their helmet. They're not disgusting. Maybe some of them are. I don't know. Maybe some of them are disgusting, but they're human. They're perfectly human. So I'd say privacy and protection. And if it's not uncomfortable, then why would you not wear your gas mask? Then you are removing the threat of getting shot or smacked with something, and you are protecting yourself. It's like if you could wear a mask, which is like Kevlar armor on your face, wouldn't you bloody wear it? I'd put 10 gas masks on my face if I knew it'd protect me from gunshot wounds. So, your fellow neighbors, like you're the civil protection officer, and you went home, and now everybody's looking at you as if you are garbage. You can't understand why that's happening until you figure out that those people, they need help. You need to. It's like when we talked about Breen, is he the villain or victim? In a way, you're a victim of this Metrocop. You, the Metrocop, are a victim of your fellow civilians' ignorance. Because they don't know better, they make you a victim. But since you have the influence to help them, you're no longer a victim. You're a protector. As the title of this video says, you protect, you attack, and you don't hold anything back. Your job as a civil protection officer is to bring order to the streets, to protect the citizens of the city, and to always abide by the Combine rule. Never question authority. You are authority, but do not question it, and do whatever it takes to keep the order stable. What's wrong with that? You like that. You like that. You like to have power. You like to be able to change things. And so you kind of stop seeing your fellow civilians as, you kind of see them as monkeys in a way. And that creates a division between yourself and them. And now you're wealthier, you have food, you have perks which they don't have. You're trying to show them the way. They disdain you. They hate you. Your fellow civilians, they see you as a thorn in humanity. And so, the more and more you see how you're being treated, the less you see a point in trying to remain human, right? What's the point of being human if your attempts at keeping humanity stable are failing? When you're getting treated like trash, when your fellow Metrocops are being shot, when you've been shot, when many have attempted to kill you, even at your own place, your fellow civilians have attempted to kill you. You've been blackmailed. You've been threatened. What's the point? What are you fighting for? Should you really keep trying the good way? You try to protect them normally and they try to kill you. They call you a traitor, that you joined the Combine and not the rebellion. What are you gonna do? You gonna accept this? Are you gonna be a victim? Are you gonna be a protector? Are you gonna not stand up and say, no more? You will do as I say, because you are a brainless monkey. You've shown time and time again you have no respect for my Metrocop statue. My status as Metrocop has been totally abolished by you. Give it to YouTube. This is context. We're talking about the Half-Life 2 Metrocops, all right? I'm right. All right, YouTube? No ban, please? So now, you listen. You listen. You either join, or I will take you personally to Nova Prospect. Do you understand? And the rebels are not going to take that lightly. They will say, yes, sure, we will change. But they just try to kill you again, and then you see everything is pointless to try and save humanity the way you tried to save it. And you have the opportunity to join the ranks of the soldiers, to lose your humanity and become something greater, to join yourself with machine and be able to do things that you were never able before. Yeah? What do you think, Chad? Do we reach the conclusion of why Metrocops choose to become soldiers? Let's just see what you guys said, because you're going crazy in chat, right? I'm going to report my neighbors for being rebels. Yes, Mjolnir. Mjolnir, if you report your neighbors that they're rebels, then you have to become a Metrocop yourself. Otherwise, they're just gonna kill you, the rebels. Yeah? Or you join the rebels, and then the Combine are potentially gonna kill you. So make a choice. Do you join Combine, or do you join Graveyard? Biggest problem. Wait, can you repeat that? Speak to all your friends, yeah? I don't get it. I don't get it. What you're saying. Jeff is saying something, but I'm not really grasping it. So we have the Combine sympathizers, and we report them to the rebels, and then we report the rebels to the Combine. Yeah? So we do double profit. And then we get killed even faster. No, what are you talking about? That's not double profit. You don't report both factions and think, ah, I am abusing loophole. Loophole. I found it. I found a way for yet unlimited food. Comtinet says back at the Combine's benefits. I just want to be a Metrocop and upgrade myself to Overwatch Trooper. Yes, but you upgrade yourself to Overwatch Trooper because you're being disrespected anyways. And you're limited by your human biology. You can't stay 24/7 every day without sleeping. You need to take breaks to eat. You need to take breaks to use the toilet right. You have all these needs, and if you just accept this symbiosis with machine, you potentially remove all these barriers. You can directly talk with Overwatch. You don't have these dissonant thoughts because you're being fought for. Someone's already thinking for you. You think in code. You think in order. Your programming is flawless. Okay? Derpy Eggman asks, what happened with the children that were already born before the war? They are the youngest people on Earth. I don't know if anyone's chat, has any one of you watched Children of Old, Children, what was it called? Children of Old Men? Let me just search this. Has any of you watched Children of Men? This movie is exactly what will answer your question, Derpy Eggman. Yeah, just watch the trailer. Here, I'll type it. Just watch the trailer. It's pretty scary, so yeah, but this answers your question directly. Continuous, yes, I can do double agent and die faster. Oh my god. Best tactic EU, best tactic EU, yes. Yeah, don't double cross, because that's game over. What is the other team? I can't hear. Rebel is good. Weed Engineer. Rebel is on good side, yeah? Weed Engineer. Rebels are fighting for a good cause in regards to humanity, but you think they're not causing the atrocities anyways? Do you think that they're not gonna do whatever it takes to achieve their goals? That's the thing. If you don't join the rebels, they're gonna pressure you into joining. Do you really have a choice either way? What do you think the rebels are just gonna say, oh, you can join if you want to, we're not gonna do anything about it. Oh, you know that we have a base in your basement. Don't worry, we trust you. Come down in basement and we lock the door there so you can live, and we supervised by our fat guard. Fat guard will feed you and escort you to sunlight once in a month. If you say no, you are a combined sympathizer, you will be punished. No, it ain't gonna work. It's impossible. You're a King Original. Did you start talking about this or I'm too late? Well, you're kind of late. You're kind of late, but remember, let me just find the button. Remember, you're a King Original. That even if you're kind of... What the hell did I touch? Press the wrong button. What am I pressing? Is this Alt? There it is. Remember, you're a King Original. Even if you miss the stream, the highlights will be uploaded to the second channel, which you should go to, because best highlights is like, you will not listen to me screaming and talking about monkeys, because you will hear the best context. The concise version of it, all of it. You will get to the point straight away, without delay. Catch the fastest train to the fastest airport, to the fastest space shuttle, to the fastest spaceship. I drink water now. Oh, look at it. Oh, you ready? Unpronounceable. Yeah, highlights are not about monkeys. Highlights are about what the title says it's about. What's up? Holy moly. What? That's beautiful. Can you actually slap that into the early access? Hey OG, if you're in chat, go quickly into early access in Discord, because you will see a very... I'm not sure if it's the greatest picture. I could potentially do it better because it's got black and white. Nevertheless, it's early, not early access. It's still in progress. Still in progress. Jeb is gonna send it if he's able to. Anyways. Derpy Eggman. Rebels seed plans. The early access just happening there. Can rebels seed plants and make more food, like making wheat, corn, lettuce, and other plants? Potentially, sure, but can they really sustain it? Maybe. I think they can do that. It's just that potentially they're gonna get relocated sooner or later, and they can't take the plants with them, so they can only take the seeds, right? They can only take the seeds. But I don't see why not. Just make a whole basement and let me just see. What is it called? Hanging Gardens. No, it's not called Hanging Gardens. Sustainable. Let me just check what it was exactly called. There was these types of farms where they used storage units. Storage units and the plants grew. So you don't even need a field. You don't need a field. You just need a basement. Yeah, where is it? Tower Gardens. Chat, I found it. I found the Tower Gardens. So if you guys are interested in knowing what I'm talking about, it's Tower Gardens. And you can see that this concept is currently being developed. So I don't see why not some citizen that had a PhD in Botanica can't make some Tower Gardens for themselves. I've become so crazy. I made my tower garden in basement. All right. So, because we kind of wrapped it up, I'd say, let's just summarize the Metrocop and why I view Metrocops as protectors. Let's follow the story. For all of you who've missed it, right now I'm going to explain everything from start to finish so you can understand why I believe that Metrocops are protectors. First of all, you're in the middle. You're a citizen. You have a choice to join Combine or Rebus. You join Combine because you think that you're actually going to make a difference. You're kind of pressured by this tug of war because it's one or the other. The rebels are pressuring you to join the rebels. The Combine is pressuring you to expose the rebels. One way or another, you gotta make a choice. So you make a choice to join the Combine because you think that you actually have the power. As a rebel, you don't really have any power other than to resist in a very dangerous and aggressive way. So you join the Combine, but then you're disrespected. Then you see all the chaos and violence. And you're trying to do best, but things just keep falling apart. And the rebels, they're just causing more problems and more problems. So, as you keep failing to do anything, you understand the limits of your biology. You understand the limits of your humanity. And that your compassion is sometimes making you bias. It's getting you to make wrong choices. And that's when you finally decide to become Combine soldier and lose who you are. That's pretty much the journey of a Metrocop from start to finish. And you could say, but Markovas, oh, you're crazy, you stupid monkey. No, wait, I'm not crazy. He is. Wait, who's crazy? See that thing in the eye? He's crazy. Crazy. No, he's not crazy. They are protectors because they are the ones who try and bring order. Otherwise, these rebels, these groups, these mafias and gangs are gonna just keep bludgeoning society. Whatever is left of it anyways. They're gonna keep bludgeoning it because chaos creates problems. And you need an officer to preserve the stability of the city. You could say whatever you want. They are preserving it because without them, you're going to have gangs, you're going to have rebels, and they're going to fight with each other. All right? It's something that's happening around the world right now, and it has happened in history. You need sustainability. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And you are a protector. You can say, but there's abusive people. I know there's abusive Metrocops. It's because they are not handling it well. They cannot handle the pressure. They've nearly died. Their lives are at stake every day. There is danger around every corner. And they've stopped caring about it all. They don't care about their lives anymore. There's nothing to live to. So they just become abusive pieces of garbage. Some of the Metrocops. You think most of the Metrocops are abusive pieces of garbage? No, they joined because they wanted to help. They wanted to make the city better. And potentially, in civil protection, there are a lot of good Metrocops. Why do you think that there are many bad ones? Because you saw a few bad ones, you think all of them are the same? That's not how people work. That's how presumptions work. That's how you think that you're colorblind and you think that the whole world is in these specific colors. The sun isn't green, it's red. But because of your presumption, you think that's the case and you don't want to change your mind, even if I'm telling you that the sun is not bloody green. It's a bad example, but it does the case right. So, we have the bad apples, we have the good apples, and we have the transition into something greater, which is the Combine Soldiers. And yeah, Chad, what do you think? Do you still think that they are abusers, or do you think they are protectors? In any case, the Metrocops could be working for the rebels. We don't know it. There could be... You have the Metrocops that are working for the rebels, like Barney. You have the Metrocops trying to make the world a better place. And you have the Metrocops who have failed to the pressure and have become unstable, abusive, and corrupted. That's it. I don't see any evil in this. I just see patterns of circumstances. Chilangri, I can't damn pronounce your name. Chilangir Ayana. We can talk about the 7-hour war, but not on this stream because it's already been how long? It's been an hour. Holy moly! Last time it was 2 hours. I'm not gonna do that again. But yeah, we can potentially talk next about the 7-hour war if everybody wants to. The sun is not green. No, Anya, it's not. Giovanni Siri Art and Gaming. What is the next live stream about? Rebels, Earth Savior, or Earth Destroyer? Well, the chat can decide, or I can figure something interesting. I don't know. I guess we can choose the 7-hour war or the Rebels. We can potentially talk about the Rebels. Or what's up? Or we can talk about why headcrabs are the victim. And not, what was it called? Why headcrabs are the victim and not the villains. You think they wanted to invade Black Mesa? You think they wanted to attach themselves to all those scientists? They were teleported against their will in a facility with cold corridors. And the only way of getting sustenance, of getting food, was to just latch themselves onto the scientists. They were surviving. They're victims. They're victims of being forced teleported. Black Mesa caused a resonance cascade, and all those headcrabs poured into Black Mesa. They didn't have a choice. Hey, I'm joking. Maybe we can talk about headcrabs, but we'll see. Jeff Skinkadensky Co. Well, the Metrocops join to get a better lives. They get actual homes and good food if they join. Most of them are bad because the power they get goes to their heads. I don't think most of them are bad. Come on. You now have good life. You have home, you have food, you have protection, you have security and power. Why would you be a bad person? Are all people inherently bad? I mean, the many people I've met, most of them aren't bad people. Sure, they have their own selfish interests, but they're not bad. So why would you think that a civil protection officer would be inherently bad? And the majority of them, no, they're just normal people. And they have compassion. They're still human. It's just that those, the bad apples, stand out the worst. They just stand out, and you think that the majority of the cops are bad. The Metrocops are bad. They're not. They're not. It's those that are bad that create the most noise, and therefore, yeah, create this assumption. Hergy says, thank you for distracting me from math, and 7-hour war would be epic. I can potentially figure out something interesting about the 7-hour war, because there's a lot of reasonings and potential things that could have happened, what led to the 7-hour war, how it ended, the repercussions, repercussions, consequences, same thing. Yeah, sure. I'll take that as a note. And if I can get enough points, I can talk about it. Sure. So, chat, I think I'm gonna. Yeah. Any more questions? I mean, of course you have questions, but time is running out for me. I have to sleep. It's been 14 hours. Please. Jeez. Continents. There was a mod I played where you play as Metrocop, and the character joins Metrocops because society failed him pre the 7-hour war. Yeah? Society failed you before the 7-hour war. So wouldn't you join a greater purpose, greater than humanity? Of course. Unless you... Yeah, sure. Goose XD, insert gigantic wall of text about how much the headcrabs cause pain and how much the headcrabs are in pain themselves. Do you think they're enjoying the gravity on Earth? They hate it. They despise the gravity. It hurts their tiny little legs. Dronway Syria Art and Gaming. Where do headcrabs in Gunnar come from? Zen. And how do they know about latching on victim's head? I guess they latched onto other kind of Zen creatures' heads before that. It's like, I guess they probably attacked Busquets or whatever was there on Zen we don't know about. But come on, headcrabs. Potentially they just attack the victim. And since... Well, come on, they're probably smart. I don't know how the Gunnar can latch itself onto anything, to be honest, but whatever. Let's not talk about this. Come on, let's not go into it yet. Next time we go into things like that. Mjolnir suggests, let's talk about Dark Mesa. Okay, we can talk about Dark Mesa in future streams, because I might as well develop that. We've developed that idea. It's a very cool place, Dark Mesa. It's scary as hell. But what would you be interested in a series about Dark Mesa? We can do that. It would be something good, something well written. The problem is it takes time, and I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we did Stasis Breach and Half-Life Otis, for which viewers, if you don't know about, go check playlists of Inlet. Half-Life Otis, very good. Stasis Breach, good. But potentially we can do that. It depends. Yeah. Of course, it depends on your support. You can watch, subscribe, and like. But did I just hit the... Bloody hell, I'm going to break the microphone. And to those with the biggest hearts, you can donate. And we will have more ability to do what we actually want. Because now we have to do what the algorithm wants. And there is no... How did you do that?
I have no idea.
Hey! That's incredible. What?
I have no idea.
I'm seeing something very nice. Apart from hitting the microphone.
Yeah?
Jeb just did some magic. Jebson did some crazy magic. So what I was saying is that... Thank you for coming... I don't know. Didn't you change stuff? Stop distracting! So chat, thank you for coming by. I hope this stream was entertaining, interesting, and you got something out of it. Non-pronounceable, something he's currently doing. He made a poster and it looks like something from a goddamn movie. So guys, you can join the Discord. The second channel will get the highlights and potential other stuff. There's also a free game on Epic Games, for which I'm potentially going to review it. It looks like Stellaris, I think. It's pretty interesting. You can get it for free on Epic Games. Get it because it's around 30 euros otherwise. So just grab that bloody game. And I will pick up next topic for the next stream. Potentially 7-hour war. And yeah, feel free to do whatever you want. Tune in next time. And stay awesome, chat. No, I have to find... Oh, god damn, I haven't started recording. I haven't started damn recording. Is this the life I have to live like? Always forget things and put the stove on fire, get the damn pot on charcoal, then I have to scrub it off and it just damages the metal, and I just kept getting tired of washing dishes every day and I can't click a single button. How hard it is to forget a single button and